Hello everyone, my name is Leslie Jones and I am a graduate student at the University of North Georgia where I'm writing my thesis on the Victorian Seance. I also work full-time at the Northeast Georgia History Center in Gainesville, Georgia. I am the archives manager, internship coordinator, and just a few weeks ago I became the museum services manager. Let's take a trip down memory lane and share in 60 seconds how I got the full-time position I have today. Start that clock. I received my associate's degree in 2010 and started my own art business. Saving up enough money, I went back to school in 2018 for my undergraduate degree. The first semester I was there, I asked about internships and I was referred to the History Center. I started my internship here in the summer of 2018 and realized my passion for archives. I continued to volunteer here for an entire year, coming when I had a break from class and working on the archives. I was able to intern here again in the summer of 2019, and when it ended, I was asked to become the social media assistant. I worked 10 hours a week doing social media, still volunteered in the archives, and started graduate school. I realized the internship program had a lot of unrealized potential, so I created the position myself, and with my efforts, the History Center tripled our interns within 3 months. In March 2020, I became the archives manager and worked full-time over the summer, and finally, 2 weeks ago, I became the museum services manager and now run the front desk and gift shop. 60 seconds. Did I do it? Why don't we talk to the man in charge, the amazing, the incredible Executive Director Glenn Kyle about the progress of the internship program at the History Center.
Before Leslie came, the internship program sucked. Now, it's great!
That's true, but we're probably going to need something a little more professional.
When the internship program first began at the Northeast Georgia History Center, we were very small and we had nothing really developed. We reached out to a couple of local universities to see if students would be interested and got somewhat of a lackluster response. But once we found Leslie, the greatest intern ever, she not only helped us develop the program while she was an intern, but afterwards, with her experiences, she was able to bring in and recruit new students. She was able to talk to the different universities and really promote our program. And quite frankly, that's awesome because what Leslie did is it helped us refocus on something that all museums should do, large and small. We, of course, serve our communities. We preserve objects from the past, but it is also very incumbent on us to grow new museum people. We make the next generation of museum professionals. And thanks to Leslie's endeavors and thanks to our internship program, that's exactly what we are now able to do.
Let's ask some of our incredible interns about their time here.
Well, the first impression, it was like, I love the people. I had a warm welcome to the place. Family days were really amazing to me because I get to interact with little kids and how to interact with them and teach them history and hands-on activities and things like that, reenactments. And then on a personal level, you get to build those relationships, not only to put as a reference on your resume, but also like, you get to know people and you need to learn from there in every aspect. Like we became like a little family. Like I call the History Center like my escape. I come here to get away with my stress. If I'm really super stressed with school and everything that is going on, I come here and I just have a family and we talk about history and we talk about new ways to help the community, to provide to the community.
Working in the archives this summer was particularly special because Leslie Jones, she was rebuilding the whole archive system for the History Center. And we also met with an archives consultant who also taught me a lot of things about how the archive system really works in museums here in the United States. It was very exciting to me to learn how to preserve these artifacts, and how to catalog them correctly. And just because the care that went behind that was amazing to see. And the reason I think it's amazing is because we have people that are dedicated in preserving the history of the people here in this county or in the state, and presenting it to the community so that they won't forget from where we've came from and how we've changed. and also to see where we're going in the future.
I specifically worked with the different antique medical equipment. So the bottles, the medicine, the actual tools, I kind of dominated and took over all of it. So anything that they would find that they thought might even be remotely related to the medical field, I was given. And because of my own personal interest, I was kind of the best person to have it given to. But because of my interest and because of the slightly sad state of the exhibit upstairs, I was able to go and declutter and reorganize and label it so it looks far more presentable, far more professional now, if I could toot my own horn about that. Northeast Georgia History Center is great for internships both in person and virtually because it is small time. You get to know more about the people you work with, the community you're with, the history of the area. But not only that, there's different kinds of internships. It's not just archives. It may not be specifically history, but we have a media outlet. So you can go and you can work with the media. Or we have that educational, and you could do that as well. Or we have like front desk kind of management kind of ones. So there's little bits of internships that are great for whatever you want to go into. And because it's small, you get to learn more one-on-one time than you would with a larger museum.
That finally brings me to my student project I submitted to SEMC this year. Basically, I took the archives from this and turned it into this within 2 months. I applied for the Watson Brown Junior Board Foundation and we won. Here is the video the amazing Libba Beecham made for us to submit with the grant application.
Do you like stuff? Do you like old stuff? Do you like really cool old stuff? Then you can help us at the Northeast Georgia History Center. My name's Leslie, and I'm the archives manager down here, and we could really use some help. We need funds to help pay for me and a consultant, her name is Ava, to help store this stuff and to organize everything that's on the shelves here that hasn't been able to be organized yet. So with your help, we would love to get it all situated and share really cool old stuff.
With the Watson Brown Foundation's help, I was able to be paid for my work. I hired an archives consultant, had 3 interns and 2 volunteers, and we bought new shelving for in there. We finally finished with literally hours to spare, and now we have everything organized. We can finally start an inventory of everything here. If you are interested in being an intern at the Northeast Georgia History Center, we have over 10 different internships available. Many can be done virtually, so if you're not in Georgia, you can still apply. We would love to have you. Thank you for watching. I can't wait for you to see what Ruth and Summer share their amazing work.